Now what we can do is navigate up to Tasks, and that's going to show us our Google Tasks. Remember, this is automatically embedded and integrated into Google Sheets. Now what we can do is click on the Sales Task and then navigate up to Sheetify, then come down to Taskify and click on Sales Task. And that's going to add that sales task to the sales task list. Now if we navigate up here and click on My Tasks, you can see we have sales tasks. And that task that we added inside our Google Sheet, inside of our Sheetify CRM, has been automatically added to our sales task list. This is inside our Google Tasks app. And you can open up the Google Tasks app on your phone and you can see these tasks. This means you can stay on top of all your tasks on the go inside the Google Tasks app. Again, let's navigate over to Sales Task Due. I'm going to click on the 9th and then navigate over to this task here. And I'm going to click on Sheetify again, Taskify, and then Sales Task. And that task is going to be added up here. You'll also see that notification down here. So that's a powerful feature that we've added inside the Sheetify CRM. You can automatically taskify your sales tasks and client tasks to be added inside your Google Task. If we come down to Client Tasks, once a lead has been converted into a paying customer, you can then add the job associated to that customer. For example, the client task is Installation 2, the description is Install New Flat Roof, then over here we've got the contact name. So this task is associated to Luke Fisher. What is the priority? We're going to keep that as high. It's currently not in progress. I'm going to navigate down and click on Created, and you can see that the client status date has been updated. Then who's it assigned to? It's assigned to me, and then we have the due date over here, and then the time, which is 4. I'm going to change this to 12:30 p.m. and I'm happy with that. And then we have the last status change, which is automatic based on the status change over here. Now what I can do is navigate over to this task and then click on Sheetify and then come down to Taskify, and this time I want to add this task to my client task list. Click on Client Task, and as you can see, Client Tasks has been added to the client task list. Now if we navigate up to Tasks and then click on this drop down and locate Client Tasks, you can see all our client tasks. Again, I'm going to do the same with this task here, Sheetify, Taskify, and Client Task. Give it a moment and you'll see that task has been added to our Google Tasks app. Now the great thing about this integration is you can click on the task, you can change the name, the detail of that task, as well as add a description. You can also change the date and time if you like, and you can also set to repeat. If I click on repeat, if you have a reoccurring task, it could be a sales task or a client task, you can simply add the details regarding that task repetition. For example, repeats every, I can change this to week. Every Tuesday, I can set a time. Let's go 9 a.m, starts on December, and then I can add the end date or these details down here. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this. And then once a task has been completed, all I need to do is click this tick, and that's going to mark that task as completed. And you can see all your completed tasks down here inside the Google Tasks app. Okay, so let's exit out of this. The great thing about this task integration is if you have a team member and you've added them to your CRM, they can look for the task that's assigned to them. For example, if Carl logged into the Sheetify CRM, he can see that he has 2 tasks that are assigned to him. One he's already completed, but this one has just been created. So what Carl would do is simply go over here, navigate up to Sheetify, and then taskify that task. And that's going to be added to his own Google Apps interface. Then all he needs to do to show everyone that that task has been completed is he just needs to jump into here and then click on completed. And you can see that client status date has been updated. So everyone on your team has access to your CRM, this Sheetify CRM. However, they have access to their own Google Tasks app. So everyone can see this interface, but each of your team members has access to their own Google Tasks app. Okay, so let's exit out of this. And then again, if we navigate down to Client Calendar, again, this is the client calendar. This is where you can see all your tasks. In the next 4-week rolling, you can see today is the 28th. We have no tasks that are due today. You can then add a custom date up here if you like.